What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video. It's about to some Tuesday picks for today. We got a pretty solid slate, medium-sized slate that we're going to be looking through for today's picks, and we're definitely looking to cash out on these plays. And as always, if you guys are looking to cash out with me, comment down below your favorite picks of the day, and comment down below which picks you guys will be tailing from this video. As always, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 550 likes. If you guys do want a bonus pick later on in the day in the pinned comment, and if you guys do want access to this content, this early plays, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on a future video, and that you guys get access to these plays as soon as they drop, because PrizePicks does love to bump these plays and change them very often. You guys will get the most value from these picks as you get them as soon as they drop. The outlet absolutely killed it on PrizePicks today, absolutely hitting every single one of the PrizePicks plays. If you guys were in the outlet, you would have been able to secure that bag. So if you guys are looking to get more consistent and exclusive plays, go ahead and jump on the outlet. Their team of analysts are the best in the business, and they're constantly improving every single day, especially with their AI. It is making improvements and updating every single day, and its learning system is the best that you can find. So if you guys do want access to their tools, you can join up on the VIP link in the description below. We got some great plays ahead of us for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we'll be going back over to the outlier section, and for those of you guys that aren't already on outlier, go ahead and click the link in the description below to get a free 7-day trial. We'll be looking at Zubac for 12.5 rebounds. This one is going to be for more. Looking at the Lakers matchup, he's hit this line in one of the games that was within the last 10 games. He had 19 rebounds against the Lakers, and head-to-head, he's 67% on this line, hitting this line in 2 straight matchups. Now, apparently, the last time that he did play before this game on the 19th was last year in January, but a lot of things have changed. Now, Anthony Davis is no longer on the team, so honestly, this should be a lot easier for Zubac to get a lot more rebound chances. This team is already struggling as is with rebounds. They're 25th in rebounds allowed. They line up to 13.5 rebounds per game versus centers. Now, with the addition, or rather the subtraction of Anthony Davis, this should be an even easier game for Zubac to go on the over for 12.5 rebounds. Now, you guys are most likely able to find other lines. This is on Underdog right now, but on PrizePicks, this line can potentially come out at 12 or 11.5. But this line, I would definitely take the over on 12.5, depending on how you guys are feeling. I definitely do think this is a pretty solid pick to go on the over for. Some things to watch out for is that injuries-wise, LeBron, there might be a chance, there are some rumors that LeBron might actually sit out this game. But if he does play, this most likely will be easier for him to go on the over. This game would most likely be a lot closer and result in him getting more minutes. So if you guys do like this line, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Before we hop into our next pick, if you guys aren't already on Sleeper, now is the perfect time to join up. Right now, Sleeper does have a free pick on sale for LeBron James on 0.5 points. He's playing tomorrow, and this is the best plop to try out on Sleeper. And right now, if you guys do use the Sleeper method that I've mentioned before in the past, you will be able to use that free square. And let's say you pair with a simple line like Zubac for the over on rebounds, and then on another slip you have the under on rebounds. You are guaranteed to win because Sleeper has an insane payout boost, especially when you use code Trophy. You can win up to 100 times on your first slip. So if you guys want access to that, click the link in the description below to download Sleeper and get access to that free square. For our next line, we'll be going back over to the Outlier app, and we're looking at Nikola Vucevic for 14.5 rebounds plus assists. This one is going to be for over. He's hit this line in 7 out of his last 10 games, averaging 15.7. And go up against a matchup, he definitely has Miami on the matchup. Overall, they're 24th in rebounds allowed, as well as 22nd in assists allowed. And recently, he's been getting a decent amount of assists. His last game, he had 10 assists, as well as 11 rebounds versus Detroit. And the game before that, he had 12 rebounds. He's been having some games where he's had 7 or 6 assists, and he's been doing pretty well on that end. And versus the center position, they are 28th in rebounds allowed. So there's only 2 teams that are worse than them in the league when it comes to rebounding. They're allowing up to almost 14 rebounds per game versus that center position, as well as 3.5 assists allowed versus the center position. And Jokic or Vucevic already has been playing pretty solidly when it comes to playmaking. On top of that, with Zach LaVine being out, there is definitely going to be a lot more on his shoulders in terms of how much stats he has to get in order for them to win. He definitely does have to step up now. He's already getting this decent amount of rebound chances, 16.3 rebound chances. In his last game, he had 21 rebound chances, ended up with 11 rebounds. And on top of that, he's exceeded this line in 6 straight games versus the bottom 10 defenses for assists allowed, as well as he is averaging 18 rebounds plus assists versus those teams. Now, those teams include Denver, which is a pretty solid team. Two of them is Washington, which is a pretty poor defensive team, and then the Pelicans as well as Atlanta and Philly. He's gone the over, having consistent numbers recently. And head-to-head against Miami, he did hit this line in the last matchup. The other matchups before were from the 2023 season. He actually hasn't played them in a while. The last time he played was April of last year, so a lot has changed from then, and I do like this line for the over. Definitely do take some consideration into it. Another line, though, that might be a little safer depending on how you guys look at it, would be the rebounding line for 10.5. It is a lower line, and he has hit this line in basically the same amount of ratio. He's hit this line in 3 straight games versus Miami, as well as 7 out of 10, like the rebounds plus assist line. On top of that, if we look at his last 10 or 11 home games, he's hit this line in 9 out of those last 11 home games. The last matchup, he did have 10 rebounds against Denver, who is ranked number 5 in opponent ranking, versus a team that is ranked 28th in opponent ranking for rebounds allowed versus the center position. He definitely does have the matchup for the over. So if you guys are liking this prop, definitely let me know what you guys are thinking between these two props, the rebounding and assist line. I definitely do think the odds of him going on the over are a lot higher. For the next play and the final play, like I said before in the beginning, make sure to get this video to 550 likes if you guys do want a bonus pick in that pinned comment below. We'll be going over to the outlier section again, looking at Jaylen Green for 22.5 points. This one is going to be for more. Now, the Houston Rockets are having some key missing players in their roster. Alfred Sengun is a huge factor in their offense, and he is out for this game. Fred VanVleet, although he has been playing terribly recently, he is out for this game, which leaves a lot more of Jaylen Green in his on-ball play. He's definitely going to be getting a lot more touches, more than normal. And in his last game against the Knicks, he did end up having 21 points against a pretty solid defensive team. That was an odd game for him, and he surprisingly did go on the under, but Jaylen Green has actually exceeded this line at 22.5 points in 9 out of his last 11 games on the road. He's been on a pretty solid run, hitting this line consistently, and he's averaging 25.7 points per game on average. He's averaging a lot of minutes as well, 33.8 minutes. In his last couple of games, he's had 36 or more minutes in those games versus those matchups. Now, head-to-head, he did just play Brooklyn, and he had 29 points against them. Now, that game, Fred VanVleet was playing, and Jaylen Green was able to get a lot more buckets than normal. But if we look here, the shooting guard position, they are allowing 26.2 points per game at that shooting guard position. So they're allowing enough for him to go on the over. And on top of that, like I said, Jaylen Green's performance on the road is pretty good. He's hit this line in 8 out of his last 10 games. So he's doing very well offensively on the road. This is another on the road matchup versus Brooklyn, which he just went on the over for. So if you guys are like this prop for the over, definitely let me know. And if you guys are interested in an alternative prop, it would be the points plus rebounds for 26. This line is pretty solid as well. He's at this line at 67% of the time head-to-head in the last 2 matchups versus Brooklyn, as well as in the away games. It is the same story. He's hit this line in 8 out of his last 10 games for the points plus rebounds matchup. Now, with Alfred Sengun out, he most likely will have a bit more rebound chances. So I definitely do like that. And if you guys are liking 26.5, it's definitely not too high for Jaylen Green. He can get 26.5 points in this game easily, and he's exceeded this line, 26.5 points plus rebounds in 13 out of his last 17 games, averaging 29.8 rebounds plus points. So if you guys do like this line, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, as well as any of these other picks. We just hit a pretty good play on my Instagram at PickPlugYT. One of my personal picks, Anthony Edwards, 15.5 points for less in the first half. That cashed out. And if you guys do want more additional of my personal plays, all you gotta do is click the link in the description below and follow me at PickPlugYT. I do post additional plays throughout the day on Instagram for you guys to find. And if you guys do want additional updates, you can follow me at PickPlugYT. If you guys do want extra plays, exclusive picks from the outlet, you can join up link in the description below. They've been killing it recently, especially on PrizePicks, so you guys definitely don't want to miss out. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on future videos. Get this video to 550 likes if you guys do want a bonus pick. One of my personal plays linked in the pinned comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.